everybody, welcome in, welcome in. How's everyone doing today? Happy Wednesday. What a day, what a reset. I am excited to check it out. Hello, hello. Oh, she's a little loud for me, but not at all for you. There we go. Welcome in, everybody. You just finished the Storybook Vale tour video. Thank you. If y'all didn't know, don't leave now, but but I did upload my Storybook Vale full decorated tour video. Actually, we're probably gonna raid that later after stream today. That's a little silly, but we'll probably do it anyway. Yeah, it's done. It's up. We can now get ready to get into the mindset of decorating Wishblossom Ranch when that comes. Until then, we're trying to work on the valley. But yeah, today we're gonna be checking out Reset and all that. Hello everybody. Shayla, AE, Kelsey, hi. My Little Corner. Soraya, Kanizia, hello. Kelsey, your power is out. I am so sorry. Listen, I've been having issues with my, I mean, it's not like, I don't know, house stuff, you know? But I think hopefully, fingers crossed, it's solved now. You loved the Storybook Vale video? Thank you so much. Cinderella, hello. Kat, hi. What does everybody think about Reset this week? How did everyone do on Dream Snaps? Let me know. I'm gonna just run to the Scrooge shops, probably run to the event island, and then we'll check out the shop and all that. Yana, 30 months is bizarre. That's breaking my brain a little bit. But thank you so much for being a member for 30 months. Happy Reset Day to you as well. Literally how? That's... oh my, oh my, oh my. 4K, congratulations, everybody. That's amazing. I did also get 4K. I did actually do my Dream Snap for this past week. It was looking a little, I was cutting it a little close, but I did get something done. It was pretty quick. The picture itself is fine. I didn't put enough flowers in it, so I'm not sure how it's gonna perform, but we'll see. You got 4K, you were so surprised. Oh, amazing. You didn't like this week, so you didn't do it, but you're gonna start doing them every Wednesday. Yeah, I do them even when they're not my favorite, just because I need the moonstones. Y'all will see when we go to the shop, I'm moonstone broke once again, and I just bought some, so that's not a very fun place to be. Still no fence. I would like to have a conversation with whoever controls which Scrooge items I specifically get. You got a problem with me? We can talk it out, like I'm fine with that, but what's going on? Do I know how much Wishblossom Ranch is going to be next month? I would imagine it's going to be the same as the previous DLCs, which were, I think, $30 US for the DLC. But if you want the deluxe version of the DLC, I think it's $50 US. I haven't seen those price points listed on any shop fronts, but I haven't looked. If anybody has seen the price points on a shop front, let me know. Still no fence for you? I'm getting very upset about the fence. Oh, I can't go through there. Okay. We got a fish, and we got a couple more fish. And you know what? I think I have a new task I can do. I'm not going to do that right at this moment, but I am going to find this fox while I'm here. If I can. And feed it, because I think today is the last day I need to feed the fox. Fox? Hello? My goodness. You're buying moonstones when you get paid, but you're also moonstone broke and are in need. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Well, I had one bad week with Dream Snaps, and then it was an update cycle, so everything's around. I haven't even purchased the Dream Bundle with Belle and Beast yet, so it's looking a little spooky out here. You know what? This is a problem for a later me, actually. There we go. Back home. You thought you had all the items from Scrooge's, but this past week you got a painting you didn't even know existed. I feel like there were a lot of paintings added with Storybook Vale. I don't know if it was one of those ones. With the second update, a lot of like Sleeping Beauty inspired paintings. You missed last week's Dream Snap? Oh no. Hi Joey, hello. Melancholy Rose Painting. I don't know if I know that one off the top of my head. Okay, so Dream Snaps this week. We have Ghostly Gala. Welcome, mortals, to a challenge fit for 999 happy haunts. Embrace opulent decay and ghostly grandeur. Decorate a most haunting scene. Sure. It's a decor challenge, sure. That's how I feel about this. It's gonna be fine. I don't really have ideas, but I gotta probably think about them before tomorrow because we'll probably be working on it on the member stream tomorrow. And then we have in the shop today this Haunted Mansion house, which I believe is from Disney World in Florida. Because we got the other Haunted Mansion and I was like, that doesn't look familiar to me. I think that's the one from LA. I think this is what the building in Florida looks like. But that's really 76 by 76 feels large. I feel like the houses we've been getting recently have been like in the 30s and 40s, but maybe I made that up. We'll look at it. We also have this Haunted Mansion decoration set with a Haunted Mansion hearse, Madame Leota tombstone, and Haunted Mansion tombstone. It's a huge house. Oh no. Hi Existential, hello. You're a bit bummed with this one. You don't think it lights up at all. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah, I'll have to check that out because no lights with a massive building like that is a little bit of a bummer. We have this Haunting Paintings bundle. These are from the Haunted Mansion ride, and I think they were from the Haunted Holiday Star Path, perhaps. We have these bat wings that we saw, I believe, in the trailer for the update. Same with this sanguine evening ensemble. I don't know why whenever I see this word, it makes me think of Benedict Cumberbatch pronouncing penguin. And that's what we have in the shop today. Spotlight Collection, Haunted Mansion bundle with the Haunted Mansion and the Before Christmas version. Haunted Gazebo, Madame Leota table, Night Castle Wall. I love this set. Haunted Moth Wings and Elegant Villainous Outfit. Does anyone remember if this dress still looks different on Switch? Because if you all are Switch players, that might be something worth noting if you're planning on getting it. Oh, and a Moonstone gift. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. Okay, and Musical Mausoleum and Oogie Boogie outfit on sale. Okay, I would like to run to Scrooge's again to buy a couple extra items, and then we're gonna look at all this stuff. Hi, Gabby. Hello. It still looks different on Switch. Okay. I remember seeing that it did have a different design with the mesh part, I think. But I don't think I've ever worn it on Switch before.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Okay, Scrooge. Would you please sell me some product? You love the new Cauldron from today's puzzle? I haven't gotten to that yet, but we will. Rest assured we will. Thanks so much, Adam. I appreciate it. Okay, let me get some of these trees. A couple of hearses. Why not? Tombstones. Tombstones. Beautiful. Oh. What was that? Buy something from Scrooge McDuck's store. Okay. I am a little concerned. I think maybe it's too soon to panic, but we have 1 week of routine duties left. This is gonna put me just over 100. That's gonna put me at like 140, but I still have to have 300 for this, and then moonstones or like things for this. Something feels like it's not adding up math-wise. And I did buy the one with extra tokens. If you all bought the fancy star path with the extra tokens and have finished everything available in the star path and the routine duties, let me know how many tokens you're at and like what reward you're on.
Hey, watch where you're going. Dragon coming through.
There are 3 weeks left of routine? Wait, really? Oh, I didn't go far enough. That makes sense. Okay, I'm less worried now. I don't know why I thought there was only one more. Thank you. That has made me feel a little bit better. I'm gonna pop over here, actually. I don't know, this building feels like the Glade. This is where I took my dream snap. It was kind of cute, just I feel like not enough flowers, but it was kind of cute. Anyway. Let me go ahead and... There we go. We will check out this new house. Haunted mansion. This feels very giant. It's a little hard to tell in an empty island with nothing else to compare it to, but let me grab perhaps like the haunted mansion, which is giant. Oh! Huh. Okay. Huh. I'm looking. Oh! Oh no! So I feel like Mini Casita and the original Dreamlight Valley Haunted Mansion were like the biggest houses to me. This one makes these two look itty bitty. For comparison, if we grab some small boys, the smallest of the boys, this is the teapot compared to this house. Uh-huh. This is this witchy cottage compared to this house. This house is massive. Okay. I'm going to, yeah, undo that so that goes back where it belongs, and we'll just look at these together. It's pretty beautiful though.
Now this is a great day to play outside.
I like that the house is on an angle. That is fun. This has to be the biggest house we've ever gotten, because I believe the biggest one before now was this haunted mansion, but someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Oh. Yeah, it takes time to run around this. Like, I feel like I'm getting my 10,000 steps for the day, just running around the perimeter of this house. You know what I kind of wonder? What do you put this? Okay, here's the thing. Style wise, I almost feel like it would look good with like, something like this in the biome, like with the Monsters Inc. stuff. But making this house make sense with other houses, I feel like it's going to be difficult just because of the size of it. Making up for the size of the potion shop, I guess. But I could see doing something like this. It's giving very collegiate. It kind of reminds me of the university that I went to. We had some pretty old buildings. I feel like you could make something cool with these together. I guess the height kind of matches up, which is probably the most important thing. But I'm trying to think of what other houses it would potentially look good with. Anyone have any ideas of what they're doing with this yet? This is like so teensy tiny compared to this, like, huh? Yeah, you could definitely do something with like some of these buildings together, I think. That's too small. Interesting. I do like it though. I think it looks good. I want to look at it at night. Can I get rid of you so you go back where you belong? Yes. Okay. Huh. It looks like there's a little bit of light in the windows, but not very much at all. I kind of wish this part lit up. Can't even dream of buying the house. You barely have enough to buy a dream style. Fair enough. It'll probably look good in Glamour Gulch. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, I feel like a university is really makes the most sense, right? If you're not gonna straight up do a haunted mansion build. Okay, let me also, oh, wait, no. You stay here, grab some of these. This. And then I'll make it light again. The lack of lighting is kind of disappointing. I agree. I feel like, I wish the lighting out of the windows was a little bit brighter, and I wish there was some light coming out of this here. Okay, we have a hearse with no horse. Love that. Do we think that's the size of the horses in the game? Like, do we think the horses' heads... I haven't watched the Wishblossom Ranch thing in a minute, and I don't remember how tall the horses were in comparison to us. Do we think that's like the height of horses' heads compared to us in Wishblossom Ranch? Oh, Woody. Okay, so I was working on my dream snap yesterday for the Falling for Florals or whatever that one was called, and I was doing it here, and I guess I forgot to turn off Woody's permissions. I'll show you. I forgot to turn off Woody's permissions from when I put his house here for the carnival dream snap. So I was like trying to get a quick thing done for dream snaps. I finally got something I didn't hate. And then what do I see? Woody down here running across, peeping at the camera, photo bombing me, but I just left it. I was like, you know what? I can't take another one of these. At least he blends in for sure. Like he blended in so much that I didn't even realize it until after I submitted it. And I was like, you know what? That's not my problem. I'm fine with that. We have these tombstones and these raised grave things. I kind of wish this brick matched the brick of this, or vice versa. I wish the brick of that, I don't know, whichever way. I wish the bricks matched each other a little bit more. Kind of a fun touch to have them there, I guess. It's not like so strange that I felt the need to immediately change. If it had been like Stitch or something, I would have changed it. Okay. I don't think there's anything else we're forgetting. I think it was just the house, the bundle, the clothes. For clothes, we have... Ooh. Okay. This is kind of a sleigh. I'm not gonna lie. The hat doesn't make a lick of sense. Ignore that for a second. This... I love the lacing up the glove. My goodness. I do wish that the shoes were separate, and I wish this necklace was separate, actually. It's giving Addams Family. I agree. Hi, Kitty. I'm doing okay. How are you? And then we have the bat wings. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. Something about the necklace is a little bit throwing me off. I don't know. Hi, Chaos. Hello. You like your submission for last week's challenge, but you fear you took the floral too literally with not enough autumnal fall vibes. I feel like I did the opposite. I did pretty strong fall vibes, but I didn't really lean into the florals very much. Every now and then when I'm thinking about putting on a headband, I want to sing the certified chart-topping banger that was My Headband, Rachel Berry's original song in one of the episodes of Glee. Dagger earrings. A true slay. It's giving Consort of Dracula. You know what? I'm here for it. Oh! Oh! My leg! And my left cheek clipping through the dress. Okay, you know what? We're gonna just pretend we do not see that. Yes, we are. Can't wait to make, oh, shiz out of the new haunted mansion. Well, yes, I do support that. Okay, we're gonna wear this. I'm gonna take this and we're going to head back to the plaza so I can go back here and work on what we were working on. First things first, I must find, oh, you're right here. Hello. Have a fish. Gotta love the clipping. Gotta love the fox. Gotta love it all. There we go. A dig spot, you say? Oh, and there it is. Wow. I do think it's a little funny that the dig spot only pops up when you complete the memory, even though I don't know if everybody unlocked the memory pieces in the same order, but you only need one piece to see the dig spot and where it is. So thought that was a little silly. And our kitty. Oh, listen, this bathtub looks like it's been around for 800 years. I guess amazing. Okay, and then we need to go to the potion shop, it looks like. Let me also pick up the rest of these things. Fish. You do not like that? The tub? It's giving rusty, crusty, dusty, musty, you know? It's giving, I would not fill it with water and submerge my body into it for fear of contracting a disease that humanity has not even discovered yet. It's giving I would go into the bathtub, come out looking like I got a spray tan, but it would just be rust. What am I doing? Potion shop. What are the feet on the bathtub? It's the bathtub from Nightmare Before Christmas, right? That Shock, Lock, and Barrel are riding in. Oh! It's missing the 3 gremlins. Thank goodness. No. One of these things is correct. The other one, I'm guessing some pumpkins. Wait, let me look. Turn up the heat and make it bubble. You'll get a prize for all your trouble. Ingredients: a thorny bloom of white petals, a feline fish, 2 fleshless fish, favored by a ghostly fox, and a fish that's always on guard. Oh, a swordfish and some things. Do I have to find them here is the question. There might be a place for me to fish around here. Okay, let's go. Speaking of cauldrons and little riddles and stuff, my sisters and I watched Double Toil and Trouble, the Mary Kate and Ashley Halloween movie. They were such tiny little babies in that movie. Also, I haven't seen it in years. It was both funny and also interesting. It was quite interesting. Wait, there's a new code? Vampire T... Ooh. 2025? Oh, well, slay! Rather shower in the rain? Well, yes. Okay. I wonder if I can go to my home and get some catfish and swordfish. You're a shock, lock, and barrel truther? Wait, really? I don't know. I can't possibly be. They're too, like, frightening. And, you know, also murderous? You and... where are the catfish? There we go. Okay, code. Hey, Valley villagers, get ready to sink your teeth into the season. Your free vampire teeth cosmetic item is here to help you celebrate in Fang-tastic style. Okay. Fang-tastic. Why did I go? Anyway, what is this? I'm sorry, what? What is this under in categories? Yeah, I got a little vampire teeth, I guess. Oh, it's under mask. Interesting. Oh, look how cute we are. Okay, girl. Oh my goodness. I look so cute. All right, you can be a vampire for now. I'll allow it. And now we will return. Need to take a picture someplace more fitting for the getup. I hope they fix this dress. Do I think they will? Realistically, probably not. Why is it clipping so much? Okay, enter. Swordfish and catfish. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, cool cauldron. Oh, we got to put it down somewhere and look at it. The sunflower dress still clips in the bodice area. I mean, I'm not surprised. It's only while floating. I mean, I've noticed it while floating. Yes, I can try a different glider and see if that also does it. I mean, it does in the other glider too. In a different spot. I wouldn't say necessarily much less though. It's also the fact that since this is all connected, there was no reason for the stockings to be red. So theoretically, if we're being as generous as possible, they could have just made the tights black, and then when it clips, you wouldn't even be able to see as much. You know what I mean? You feel me? Also, thank you all for liking the stream. Okay, eat something. We're gonna buy a couple of these from Scrooge if we can, and then I'm gonna look at it up close. You're on call today and don't want to be called in. It's not that I hated being on call, but I feel like working call shifts, for me as a person with anxiety, was not very conducive to my well-being. I was constantly anxious that I was going to be called, not like that I would have to work necessarily, but like that I was going to be called when I was in the middle of something that was like really difficult to leave, or the timing would be poor, or I'd be asleep, and even though I triple checked my phone, I would somehow miss the call and be fine. Like, it was not good. I did not enjoy it. There we go. Hi, Etho. Hello.
Thank you kindly.
Okay. Now to look at these. Maybe we'll look at them. I kind of want to look at them here though. I was going to look at them in the Forgotten Lands because that's the vibiest place to do it, but I want to be able to actually see what's going on, so I want to look at them someplace where the lighting is better. Hi Silka, hello. We have this bathtub. Now, hear me out. As kind of creepy and cursed as it would have been, I kind of wish it was animated. Like the legs just kind of moved up and down or something. Oh. Yes. You can't even see me. That's pretty cool. It's also incredibly giant. Oh, okay. Rainbow. Seeing the new teeth kind of made you wish we had more body customization. Oh, that'd be kind of nice. See, it's Glinda, and then it's Elphaba, and then it's off. Hi, Anthony. Hello, hello. Okay. Anything else I needed to look at? Oh, I need to actually pick up this candy. You didn't try with your dream snap, so you're hoping for at least 600 moonstones? Hopefully, maybe even better. Who knows? Okay. Let's see. What else? You took a picture in a built area for your dream snap? That's fine. It was an outfit challenge, wasn't it? I feel like it was an outfit challenge.
Seems like this valley brings lots of good.
Wait, is that more candy?
Together.
Yes. Come to me. Your outfit slayed? Well, good. That's the most important thing. In theory.
Well,
all right, we'll grab this.
Gone into the unknown.
Oh, hee 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 hee. Elsa, you're so funny. How are we doing? 8-8. I need one green bucket still. Green bucket. Oh, it's behind here. That's just rude. Oh! Ah! It's getting worse and worse. There we go. Do we think we're ever going to see more dream styles for DLC characters? It's been a while since we got the Rapunzel one. Just did the code. You're living for the new teeth. The teeth are kind of cute. I don't mind them. I don't think I really intended to pick those up, but here we are. Okay, let me put away these fish and then we will figure out what we're doing now. We might be decorating. I don't really foresee a world in which we're going to be able to fit the new Haunted Mansion building up in the Forgotten Lands. Feels like something of a pipe dream. You feel like Rapunzel was testing the water, but they're probably going to abandon it? They might. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like... But then again... I feel like... Until... Oop, I just like punched my mic. Until recently, we probably hadn't had characters from a DLC that were kind of popular enough to warrant making a dream style for, you know? Because you're not really going to do it for Gaston or Eve necessarily. Or Jafar. Merida is maybe even like a little bit of a stretch. So I feel like until maybe Aurora, who really was added that would be like, oh, let's drop a dream style and everyone will buy it. I don't know. The mansion is far too massive to fit. I really think it is. We'll look though and see. Yes, Rapunzel got a dream style, but she's the only person from a DLC that's ever had one. Okay. You were redoing your dream snap and forgot that reset is now an hour earlier for you. It shouldn't be very long though, because isn't our daylight savings in the US next week? And by next week, I mean this weekend? I never pay attention, actually. I just know when it happened, or like a couple days beforehand, someone will say something about it to me. Yeah, it's this Sunday. Okay. Yeah, so for those of you who are in a place who has had daylight savings time, switch over. My streams will be back to your regularly scheduled time on Sunday. For those of you within and outside the US who don't have daylight savings, my stream will be at a slightly different time for you starting on Sunday. Why do we do daylight savings? It's so silly. So goofy. Okay. Up to the Forgotten Lands. Oh, wait. Let me check out the Star Path stuff first. I think I want to actually work on that because I shouldn't have too much stuff to do. Get crafty and purchase something from a stall. Oh, the get crafty reminds me. I don't know if they're here right now, but in the Veil Tour premiere, I think Sarah was asking about one of the paths.
Howdy! This place is nifty. This would be the perfect.
Aurora and Alice spawned on top of each other in Scrooge's shop, and for a sec you thought that Aurora just got a color-changing dress overnight. I really would love the color-changing dress. They made the whole cutscene with it, and it looked so good. I wish they gave that to us for, like, real. You know? Oh. This was the road that I was using, if Sarah is here. So all of these resources are not too difficult to acquire. You might be thinking of the one from the time bending table, and that one I have a lot of resources because at one point all of my people were time benders, so I would get excessive bonus drops of resources. Okay, I need to craft 3 things, and those 3 things are going to be, what do I use all the time? I don't know. I'll just do 3 of these. Hi, Alexis. Thank you for lurking. I hope work is going well for you. Okay. And purchase something from a stall.
Gotta say.
Let's see. You hate daylight savings? You don't want to be late to everything? I feel like it doesn't really affect me in my actual life that much. Like, I don't get too thrown off by it, but the thing that is kind of difficult is that my family lives, like most of my immediate family at least, they live in Hawaii, and Hawaii doesn't observe like daylight savings, so it gets a little weird sometimes with communicating with them at different times of the year because the time difference changes. Okay, the other thing I need to do is get some shiny gems. Let's just do 1 round of mining. We'll use that as our little like our cooldown, our hiatus opportunity as we're decorating or whatever. If it gets to be too much, we'll just go on a mining run. You got 300 moonstones, which is what you're expecting. I mean, any free moonstones are good moonstones, but hopefully you get some more next time.
Okay, listen. Don't take on too much. We're here.
Daylight savings only bothers you when it's an hour forward. Oh, well, when I worked night shifts, Daylight savings actually was a little bit annoying, especially this one that we're coming up on in the fall, because I would work 12-hour shifts, which were never only 12 hours. Like, if any of you have worked in healthcare, you probably understand that, like, you might be scheduled for 12 hours, but you're getting there early to make sure you know what's up with your patients. You're leaving late because you can never leave on time in healthcare. So they're always like 13 hours minimum on a good day. But then daylight savings, the clock changes back. So that pushes you to like a 14-hour shift if it's a good night. And it's just a lot. Ah, it is before election day. That's true. I feel like that probably might be nice, actually. Get an hour extra sleep a couple days before waking up early to go and vote. At least for me, we go early. This is your favorite time change, more sleep. Well, it's better than the alternative for sure. You haven't watched the video yet, but you will tomorrow. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, we're gonna do the round and we'll see how many shiny gems we have at the end of it. My guess, still 6. I feel like we had to do 5 rounds of mining last time and no shiny gems. Oh yes, it is true. Time traveling can be very, like, they strongly recommend that you don't do it in the game, and it has the possibility to break your game, so just be aware of that. Playing a tricky game. A dangerous game. A wicked game? Was that song in Friends? What a weird question to ask. I just feel like I remember it in Friends. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Alexis. I don't have any babies, but I've lived with them a lot through much of my life, taking care of them a lot through much of my life, and the sleep is real, like a real struggle. Okay. I feel like in a perfect world, ooh, in a perfect world, it might be an imaginary world because it's already 2:45. I was going to say we would finish the Forgotten Lands today, decorating. I feel like we might be, you know, in the words of Taylor Swift, girl bossing too close to the sun with that one. I don't know if that's in our future.
It's wonderful how you're helping people.
You believe the song plays when Ross and Rachel are at the museum at the beginning of their relationship? It was giving me Ross and Rachel vibes. Let me go here. That's an actual lyric. Yeah, we don't have to talk about it. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's not the first person I've ever heard say that. I'm pretty sure I've said girl boss close to the sun, ironically, before. Some of y'all probably will clip it if you come across it. I wouldn't be mad at it. Okay. I feel like I did get one shiny gem. Oh, moonstones. Welcome to my wallet. Okay. I really wonder what our next star path is going to look like. I think we saw in the... me trying to mine the vacuum. In the showcase, when it was talking about the new free update, there was an image. They do this sometimes where they'll show the character with a player character, but it's not the key art, it's just art, like promoting the update kind of. I feel like they showed that and our player character was wearing a jacket or a vest of some sort. And I'm wondering if that was a friendship reward or if that was a star path item. Because if it was a star path item, it was kind of giving Royal Winter star path a little bit. Less fluffy Royal Winter. Didn't they mention a winter gala? I think the update is called something along the lines of winter ball. The winter ball, maybe? Or am I really off?
Oh, doesn't that sunshine feel nice?
You did a build with the new greenhouse pieces and they actually go well all together in a square as a complete greenhouse, if that makes sense. It does. Yeah, I still to this day have not looked at the pieces again after the first time I looked at them because I was thoroughly confused with why they fit or don't fit together in certain ways that seem like it's the same way, but it's kind of the opposite. It made no sense to me is what I'm trying to say. Let me open these. Fence? No. Fence. No. And I'm a little concerned to look at it again because it made my brain hurt a little bit. You two are done. You two can join the party.
Wow, you're a really good leader for this.
They better have some tiaras and crowns. Yes, actually. Hope we get things we can use outside of winter. Me too. That's part of why I like this star path, because I feel like it's mostly witchy and kind of just like slightly spooky. So the witchy stuff, I'll use that year round. We did have a Royal Winter Star Path last year, in fact, I believe. No, 2 years ago? 2 years ago, I think. Last year was Frost and Fairies or something like that. Welcome to the level up. You want a star pass similar to the first winter one? I don't, because I didn't appreciate how heavily Christmas focused it was. Nadia, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate you. I didn't appreciate how heavily Christmas themed it was because I feel like that's kind of exclusionary. Not everyone celebrates Christmas. And I feel like if you're gonna represent holidays, you gotta be committed to representing a vast majority of holidays fairly equally. Otherwise, it's just not very nice. Hi, Nadia. Hello. Last year we had the pianos and icicles. Yeah, I think that one was called Frost and Fairies or something. Okay. We're almost done. How much do we think we're going to see about the DLC that's... Okay, that was going to be a very weird way to ask the question. Rephrase. How many new things about the DLC do we think we're gonna see before we actually get it, I guess, is my question. Like, do we think we're going to see more of the building sets? Do we think we're going to see more kind of shots of the biomes? Do we think we're going to get a closer look at some of the horse stuff? Or do we think they're going to kind of hold their cards close to their chest for the rest of the time leading up? Because they've been posting about the DLC, but so far as I can recall, it's all been things that we already saw in the showcase or the initial kind of announcement trailer. Do I think we'd ever get building kits like this DLC is getting, like in the base game or in other DLCs? I feel like building kits, while they're introducing it with this DLC, that doesn't seem like a DLC specific feature to me. I could be wrong, but that to me gives the kind of vibe of like they're introducing a new feature in this DLC, but they're going to be potentially applying it going forward if people like it. So I think we could see more in the future. Chevy, thank you so much for being a member for 9 months. Love all the videos. They're your go-to relaxing watches. Thank you so much. Thanks for all the hard work and company in the videos. Oh, I appreciate it. That means a lot to me. You don't think we'll see anything else? That's kind of my feel. I think we could maybe see like a little bit more about the map. Like they could show us some angles maybe of things that we haven't seen before. Nothing like super revealing, but sometimes they'll do like little mini trailer kind of things. That's not really how it is. Like that's not really a good way to explain what I mean, but you might know what I mean. They might do something like that on their Twitter or something, but I don't think we'll see much that's new. You want to know about the new resources coming? Oh, I like finding that out in the DLC. Michelle, thank you for being a member for 30 months. Oh my goodness. We might get little teasers the week before to hype it up. That's kind of how I feel too. Kind of like how they did last year. I believe it was last year leading up to the Storybook Vale showcase, maybe? They kind of had some small teasers. They didn't really do it in the same way this year, I don't think. But I could see that happening. Okay, what are we at with... Wow, we're done! We probably finished ages ago and I didn't even know. You know what? For good measure, let me just craft some Dreamlight. I'll do it in my house. Let me empty my pockets. You would have loved a building kit for the bind. Yeah, I don't know that we'll see anything like that. Like, I don't know if they'll retroactively make building kits for the other DLCs. But I could see them making some for the base game, like in the premium shop. And I could potentially see them making some in future DLCs. Maximum, hello, hello. Okay. Put the gems away. Do I think horses are going to be exclusive to the DLC, or do I think they'll release a premium shop one for free to play players? I think if they ever release a horse in the premium shop, I think it will either only be purchasable if you have the DLC, or it will just act as a companion that follows you around and you won't be able to ride it or have the features like the DLC. And the reason why I think that is because the horses to me are kind of operating as the new tool, which is one of the main selling points of the DLC. And I think it would be a little silly and possibly frustrating to the player base to take one of the core mechanics of the DLC and make it available for free. Obviously, I don't know. They might do it, but that's kind of how I feel about it. Okay. The Haunted Mansion. My gut feeling is there's no way it's gonna fit because I think it would take up this whole area. Possibly not even fit here because of these pedestals. But for goofs and giggles. Oh, it fits better than I thought. It fits better than I thought, but it certainly doesn't actually fit. At least in my build, like what I'm doing. It would be cool if it could fit back here, but it's way too giant. It could fit here. Technically, if it went there. But I'm so certain I don't want it there. Dark Academia build incoming? Maybe. I feel like it would be cool to have one in, where do you fit? I think I have to move. Oh. My gosh. But even if I, put it there, it would, I might be able to squeeze back there. But then you can't, well, that's not a permanent fixture of the thing. It looks cool though. Give me a minute. There's no way I can fit it. What? Oh, that scared me. It would look really neat in the Forgotten Lands, but I don't think I could fit it. It would have been perfect if it fit in this back corner. I'll find a home for you, don't worry. You thought it was in your head. Wait, Pumbaa? No, that's just him being a menace. Okay. Let me clean up this area and then we'll get to building. I was gonna craft Dreamlight. That's none of my business. At least it helps the item limit, I guess. Yeah, it would be a good one for people who decorate on platforms that don't have the higher item limit. Takes up a lot of space for only one item. Are you going away? Yes. I know I have a vacuum, but it doesn't hurt to level up these guys. I need more critter companion chests, so I have more opportunities to maybe get the fence. Okay, take you and you and you. What fence is this? I'll show you. The fence that eludes me forever and always. Oh, I forgot. I have a whole, anyway. I'm about to type in fence. I could probably find it if I did fence. Marble fence? No. Single wire? No. White picket fence. Elegant stone fence. That sounds like that would be it. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna make or grab a scene where you can see this. The image is going to be probably a little bit blurry. That is just the wiki. Sure, this works. Scrooge is withholding 14 items from you just from Storybook Vale. I, at some point, should probably do, like, make a list to see. But this fence right here, it's beautiful. It looks it looks like that. And it goes with the fence pieces that are like where? This? No. I don't know. It has fence pieces that go with it. That I do have the fence pieces and I've used them. Oh, these. Literally right here. Elegant stone fence post and the fence. But they come individually. They're not craftable. They're things that you get from Scrooge. And Scrooge gave me the fence post ages and ages ago. The actual fence piece, not so much. Okay, there we are. And there you are. You have the post, but not the other one. Me too. And I feel like it's giving the vibe that it would be really pretty in Wishblossom Ranch somewhere. So I need Scrooge to be kind and give it to me. I need the game to make it so that we can visit each other's Scrooge shops on DLC maps if both players have the DLC, because I'm sure some of y'all lucky ducks have had it show up in your shop more than once. And you know who hasn't had it even once? This guy.
Folks here sure are neighborly.
Okay. You've had to be strategic with your companions. You made the mistake of trying to hang out with 2 flyers and felt immediately overwhelmed. Yeah, I have been prioritizing leveling the ones that don't fly, especially when I'm on stream. I guess when I am off stream, I'll sometimes take people who fly just so that I don't have them bothering me when I'm on street. Because it does block one's visual field in a way that can be incredibly frustrating. Since when was Scrooge ever nice? Good question. I mean, okay, Scrooge has historically given me good things. Is it common? No. But it has happened. So I continue to hope that maybe this time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time. I just kind of want to sing maybe this time from Cabaret now, but I feel uninspired. Scrooge has sapped all of my parody making inspiration. That's when you know it's bad, when I can't come up with alternate lyrics for a song. Wow. Okay. If they make too many noises, you can't do it either. Oh, the critters. Yeah. I think, I'm gonna probably work on this area first, but I want to sort of figure out how I want this to look before I delve into that, so that just so that we know, frankly. I kind of want this a little sectioned off from this, so I would need trees and things. Wish we got a bat companion. That would have made sense in the shop this week with this outfit. Would have been really cool. Oh. I'm gonna deal with the clipping. Okay, how's it looking from here? Kind of fine. Turn this around, I think. Because I want to be able to see the curly Q through the fence. Yes. Okay. Benjiru, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate it. The only thing about this is that I probably won't have the ability to make a cool thing here. Unless I push these into the corner. Need space behind there for some trees though, because otherwise it's gonna look bleh. Unless I push this back further. do I want to do that? This is very theater kid of me, so I'm aware most of you probably will not know what I'm talking about when I say this, but the current revival of cabaret, it has, well, okay, I know Eva Noblezada has been in it, I think, for a while. I don't know if Reeve Carney is in it for an extended period of time or if he just did a couple shows or something, but having Eva Noblezada and Reeve Carney both starring in Cabaret at the same time is iconic for many reasons that, like, if you don't get it, I can't really explain to you. I mean, I could. It's not that difficult to explain, actually. Zara, thank you for being a member for 13 months. I appreciate you. It's really actually not that complex. They were both in the original Broadway cast, but not the original cast of Hadestown. Well, they were in the original cast on the West End and on Broadway. And I believe they recently got married even. Very exciting stuff. And they were both in Cabaret. Wow. Wow. Okay. I need some path next. You know what? I don't. I'm not paying attention to this area right now. I'm doing this. Okay. In which case, I think I will still take the path. I need to figure out what I'm doing with this well. I kind of want it to be like here-ish. If these things are where they are, which they currently are. Love the new outfit and the wings. I'm a big fan. Okay. Let me pop over here and just teleport back here. Where do I show up? Here. I don't hate that completely. Can you tell I'm uncertain about how I feel about this actually? Okay. I don't think I hate this completely. These things I'm gonna just shove back here for now while I figure out what I'm doing with the rest of this. You go back there. Even you, in fact. This I will plop over here somewhere. And you, I kind of want a cute little moment coming up the ramp. Oh, that's right in the pathway. I don't hate that. Just move you right over there then. Wish you had a dark goofy stall. Me too. Because I'm going to make this one work here with Peter's house and stuff, but we don't have a skin that I feel like looks really good up here. I could see people using this one if they were doing a Coco kind of inspired build, but that's not the vibe I'm going for right now. I guess this one is maybe going to be the best. I just wasn't really planning on bringing a whole lot of orange into this area. And it's not actually really spooky so much as it's just kind of a little run down. I do a little bit want an archway back here, but I might not be able to do that and have the spooky tree. This tree out front. Do I want this tree out back? Or... don't think I hate this. Let me turn off this mailbox. Maybe just move it in a little bit if possible. I don't think I hate it. I was originally specifically thinking about not using one of the tree arches, but now I'm kind of thinking, yeah. We have this really tall one. We have the small one, but I can't remember if I can run under the small one. Also, it's really small. Also, I have to work. Ooh, buckle up, everybody. I forgot how much I'm going to be complaining today because we're around the treehouse. I can't run under that one. And the treehouse infuriates me like nobody's business. The thing about it that makes me the most angry is not the fact that, hey, you can't move it. That I understand. I can work with that. The thing that annoys me the most about this treehouse is the footprint of it. The footprint is atrocious. Absolutely awful. Love to have that further forward. You had a fence and a house and made yours look like an overgrown backyard, so you don't hate it as much now. I like don't hate the tree house. That's a thing. I just hate how it doesn't work with anything. Like it, and by doesn't work with anything, I mean like putting things close to it is such a hassle. You really can't. To move that over more. Why does this rotate so much? Whatever. I'll make it work. I'll make it work.
I am not who I used to be. I'm not.
Okay. You just want to move it. It's in a weird spot too. It is in a weird spot, but I have kind of resigned myself to that fact. I can live with it. What I struggle with more is the footprint of it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. This I'll probably plop somewhere over here by these stall, I think. I can plop you right about there. Something like that. I watched I was just like making a sound and it made me think of the Dancing with the Stars theme song. I watched Dancing with the Stars last night for the first time in years. I had a really good time, actually. Give me one of these, please. I'm actually gonna switch you out for this. The footprint of Scar's house drives you insane too. I usually don't do too much with Scar's house, so that hasn't bothered me too much, but maybe this is my... I don't know. My cue to start doing stuff with Scar. Okay. all of this. Need a footprint update on everything, please and thank you. Yes. There are some that are way worse than others, though. For example, Belle and Beast's house, horrible. Really bad. Okay. Now, for the boys. And by boys, I mean Path. Beast Castle makes you mad to even think about. Yeah, me too. That's why, part of the reason at least, why I feel like I'm never gonna redo my storybook veil. I don't want to deal with decorating Beast's castle again. No thank you, no thank you, no thank you. Probably gonna like just pull this way or something. We're the boys. Yes, Peta Malark is exactly what I was thinking. I spend way too much of my life thinking about the Hunger Games, I think. Peta Malark. Okay. They also need to redo the inside of some villagers' houses. That would be cool, but that's not like a must for me. Mostly because I don't really go into the villagers' houses unless I have to for a quest or when they're first introduced. And I feel like, to give credit to the DDV team, the interiors of the houses have been looking a lot better the past year or so. Maybe even 2. For a while, it was a little spooky, but things have been looking really good. They've been looking really good. It feels like it should be wider, but also, I don't know. I don't really want it to be. Mostly because I'm worried about making things work with this footprint of the treehouse. A bit bare bones, the houses, sometimes, but sometimes they look good. Pull this around. I don't really care too much to make this path look nice and diagonal. I might eventually, but this is moving into the more, we'll call it rustic. The more rustic part of this area. So it can be a little messy, a little jagged, perhaps. Like that. Back in the day is what you were referring to. Yeah. You know, the only house that I staunchly believe needs an update on the interior is Belle and Beast, because what are we doing? Like, don't play. This is fine. Kayla, hello. Dominique, hello. How's everybody doing? Thank y'all for liking the stream, by the way. I appreciate you all. Remy's could use an update. You know what? I'm going to exercise my right to not incriminate myself with that one. Did I do that like that? Peculiar choice. You think Tiana's has the best interior? I don't know who I think has the best interior. I have to go and look at some people's things and really think about it. But Tiana's is very good. All right, yes. I think this is just going to be blocked off completely, which I'm okay with. I don't mind that if we must go around here and then around here and then around here probably and then around here. I feel like that's still accessible enough. I don't hate it. Hey. What are some things that are necessary to add to this spot? I do need this vacuum. Put this over here somewhere. I like it close by. Up here somewhere, so I can put some bushes and things around it. I don't know, do you think that looks silly? You know, Kitty, you certainly said a thing that I will not elaborate on my, like, whether that applies to me or not, I'll leave that up to interpretation. Yes, I will. I'm gonna put it there for now. Maybe I'll put it in front of the cottage, but I don't really want to right now. Oh! I do want this, if I can find a spot for it. How do I feel about having it back here? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but what does? Think about that, because I kind of want like a cauldron or something up here. What do we have here? Not a cauldron, unfortunately. I am a little bummed out that the Star Path Cauldron is indoor only. Okay. I want these out here somewhere. Maybe this feels like an outdoor kind of thing. Oh, well, how many times does it take to spell cauldron? Purple sea witch cauldron? Fancy giant black cauldron? Traditional witch. Basic witch, if you will. this back here with this. If I so chose. Kind of like this one. You go there for now. It's just so classic. I can't mess with what, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's kind of how I feel about that. I feel like that is giving not broke. Okay. Do we have perhaps a fountain? I know I'm probably asking for too much. You would think with all of the decorating, I would know every fountain that we have inside and out. And I think I do. I think every time I go into the menu to try to find a fountain, I'm really just like being somewhat delusional, hoping that we have something that will work and knowing that we don't. I don't want this here. I'll probably use this somewhere over here. You know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm going to actually utilize some trees pretty early on in this process of decorating. Would normally not do so quite yet, but I think this area might be mostly trees and limited furniture. It's so giant. Sasha, thank you so much for being a member for 16 months. The valley is looking really good. Thank you so much. I'm pleased with how it's coming together. And put that back there, maybe, if I can fit a small tree that will give us some volume. So that's the tricky part. It takes up a lot of space, but it's not giving us a lot of density, you know? And I want a bit of, like, density going on. Like that. Phew. It's kind of samey with the color palette. Hi, Bookworm Girl. I think we can work with that. The valley is treating me pretty well. Can't really complain. Just working on a small witchy, cottagey kind of area in the Forgotten Lands. Let me also take a quick trip back to this. Oh my goodness. I just a little while ago remembered that I forgot that I had a like stream snack. I forgot again and now have just remembered again. Anyway. Okay. Was there a third flower that I just missed? Or was the timing just odd? You're very happy? Wait, about dream snaps? There should be a third flower. It's got your first ever 3,000 moonstones. Congratulations. It's amazing. We love when dream snaps goes well. Really, really, truly. That's a house skin. That is a house skin, honestly. Like, I do still firmly believe that the premium shop is too expensive. If you think about it, like, I was going to say too hard, but you ain't really got to think about it that hard, to be honest. If you just think about the fact that I don't have it in my shop anymore, but they have the fancy Moonstone bundle with the outfit and stuff that's $50, $54. You have this bundle of Moonstones for $50, where you can get you could get everything in the premium shop today and maybe everything next week, although that's generous, off of $50. And you know what's $50? The fancy version of the DLC. Listen, actually, now I'm gonna make myself mad. The premium shop is too expensive, but also it is nice to have a week of Dream Snaps go well and be able to get a premium shop house. I'm gonna make my own self upset. Actually, when are we gonna talk about this? It's too much. Something with a lot of volume back here. It's not this. This here, though. Is that gonna be cute or not? I'm not sure yet. Now you're mad. I'm sorry. I did not mean to upset anybody. I don't think I hate that. You're a sucker, though. You spend 40 pounds a week at least 3 times out of the month. Oh my goodness. Listen, if it makes you happy and you have the ability to do so without sending yourself into financial ruin, I love that for you. I truly do. That might sound sarcastic. I don't. I am a firm believer in take care of yourself. Ideally, help take care of the people in your life who need it, right? But do what makes you happy too. Like, if spending money on a game makes you happy and you will not be hearing anything like judgy from me. It brings you joy, I guess. It's crazy. I guess it's a little concerning. You do think you agree when people say that they should do a chance to rerun Star Paths for those who weren't playing since early access to help those who spend moonstones on previous Star Path items? I don't know. I'm not sure if that's something I can see them doing. Because I feel like they make probably too much money. Not like, this is not like from a whether they should or shouldn't to like benefit players, but from a specifically like tactical sense, I feel like they probably make too much money currently off of putting old Star Path things in the premium shop, to the point where I could imagine them feeling like, why would we possibly rerun the Star Paths to give people the opportunity to spend fewer moonstones on it when they're already spending the moonstones on it and we don't have to, and we can just get all of that money. But that's off of a lot of assumptions about how many people are buying things from old Star Paths and XYZ. It's an option. Certainly an option. I would love to have something like that's actually not as luscious and full as I thought it was. I have a blue chest over there. Let me go get it. I'm not despising what we're doing. I'm not quite sold on this red tree back there, but I think we will possibly have enough trees in between the two that it doesn't look as samey. The premium outfit is so good. It's so good apart from the clipping. But I really like it. It's so fancy. I also do really, the more I look at it, the more I wish the necklace was separated. Something about how bright silver the necklace is. I understand that it's kind of, I think, playing off of the toes of the shoes. But I feel like, especially since a lot of the time our shoes are going to be in shadow, the bright silver looks kind of out of place. But that's just my personal opinion. I know nothing about fashion, so take it with a grain of salt. Anyone ever wonder about the phrase, take it with a pinch of salt? I do, because sometimes I feel like when people are trying to say, like, really, like, side-eye the thing, they'll be like, take it with a whole heap of salt. But I feel like I'm not convinced that that makes sense. Because I think the point is that a pinch of salt or like a grain of salt is a small amount. So if you're saying to take it with a lot of salt, I feel like maybe that's not, I don't know. Does anyone actually know where the phrase comes from or the appropriate way to make it feel more dramatic, like the way to make it more dramatic but actually make sense? You think it's like a pinch of salt is pointless? That's kind of how I felt about the phrase too. So then when I would hear people say take it with like a whole handful of salt, I'm like, I think that's the opposite of what you mean. It's kind of like the I could care less, I couldn't care less kind of thing. Like, that's how I feel about that. Thanks for lurking, AE. Oh, that one has a mushroom. I don't want one with a mushroom. This is the one I literally just tried, probably. I don't think that's gonna be good enough. What if I turn it this way? What if I put it this way? I need something with volume there. Could care less is the only correct way, Anthony. Anthony. I don't know, friend. As far as I'm concerned, and you know, like, the generally understood English language, it should be I couldn't care less. Mills, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? Like, something like this is kind of what I need, but taller, you know what I mean? Something that is going to obstruct the view with its luscious leaves. I don't know why these leaves are luscious, but they are. The rage bait. One thing about me, I'm probably gonna fall for it. I shouldn't say that. I won't. I actually feel like I don't always. No! I can't give anybody any ideas. I got the outfit. I did get the outfit. I like the outfit. I'm a fan of the outfit. Let's see. Am I ready for Hallows Eve tomorrow morning? I mean, I don't really do anything for Halloween typically, honestly. We did go out and get a bag of candy though. Like where I live, we've never had trick-or-treaters come by to us in all the time we've lived here. Now, I don't know if that's because like we haven't really had kids living in the area that much, but I feel like this year there are a lot of children in the area, and I kind of hope we have some people come by trick-or-treating. So we got some candy just in case, so we can feed the children. yeah, so we'll hand out some candy if the opportunity arises, but I'm not really doing anything else. Player Bear, hello. Listen, did you finish episode 4 of campaign 4 of Critical Role? Because like, no spoil. I feel like, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of overlap in my community with people who watch Critical Role, which is a little bit tragic, but still no spoilers anyway, just in case one day y'all want to watch it. But episode 4, I was so stressed. We watched the first half at night when it was actually airing, like quote unquote live, right? And I was sitting on the couch with my partner. It was so much longer than the first half usually is, and I was like, you know what, I am not having fun anymore. I was not having a good time. I was so full of like, wow, so much happened and I have so many feelings. Hi, Jessica. Hello. If I don't get trick-or-treaters, I can eat it. Well, yes. I got a nice assorted bag of candy. And if we don't have trick-or-treaters, don't worry. It's not going to waste. You just finished it? Did you like it? Well, like is a bit of an interesting word to use for it. Did you have a good time? Did you feel like... I don't know. Your will to live was slowly draining from your body, but also you'd never felt more alive. Is that how you felt, or was that just me? Can I have you, please? What kind of candy though? It's got, here's the thing. I feel like a lot of times when you get bags of assorted candy, it's usually like chocolatey and peanut butter stuff. This bag has chocolatey stuff. It has like sweet fruity stuff. It has like peanut butter stuff, because mostly I wanted to make sure I had a blend of like chocolate candy and like fruity candy, and also kind of minimal peanut butter stuff, because you never know, people have allergies. So it's like a good assortment. I'm excited about it. Wait, you'll judge me for eating the candy or not eating the candy? I'm gonna do it anyway. Need something there. And I want it to be purple. It's like quality brand. Yeah, it's like, yeah. I did not get like, you know what? Let me not call out any brands in particular. I did not get off-brand candy. Oh, you'll judge for the type of candy. No, I did not get off-brand candy. It's brand name, baby. The real stuff. Is this the entrance to Peter's house? Is it bad that I don't know? What a little patch of forest. Spending the coin. Actually, we did get it kind of randomly when we were out running another errand, and my partner looked at the price. He said $12. I was like, listen, it's for the kids. It's for the kids. We can spend $12 on a bag of candy for the kids. Although I was a little bit like, wow, that feels like a lot for a bag of candy, but maybe I'm just, I don't know, ill-informed. This kind of matches the color of our roof too much to put it right there. Need purple. Can you tell I'm struggling with the tree selection here? That's that tree, isn't it? I can't use you. You're the same tree. Your spirit was drained, but you never felt more alive is definitely the best summary of your experience. It was a lot. You're obsessed with Ashley Johnson's look in the episode. Yeah, it was really cool to see everybody in there, like, it's giving Hot Topic goth apparel. I was a fan. I also just love Ashley's character in this. This might be my favorite character of Ashley's so far. Okay. Oh, I didn't even check. I think this is the entrance. Yes, okay. Noted, noted, noted. Unfortunately, I need to leave space back here for the... Oh. For access to the swing set, even though I'm not gonna use... I don't even know if you can sit on there. That's how much I don't interact with Peter Pan's house, but I know that it looks like you can sit on there. So I must leave access. Why is this so... You would think I would learn my lesson. Every time I pull it out, it's too... Doesn't fit. You go over there for a second. You can sit there? Cool. I didn't know that. Maybe I did. I might be lying. I don't know. I didn't remember it. Prib, thank you so much for being a member for 29 months. It's an offensively long time, so worth it though. You know what? I will choose to take offensively long time as a compliment. And I appreciate you. Oh, that's gonna be blocking the thing. Huh. Go away. Sigh. Wait, what about learning lessons? Hi, Laura. Hello. I did get the you know what? I should have pinned that probably. Was that in like a socials post today that I just missed? Cough, cough. It was so long ago. Okay, I'm currently scrolling on chat, but it's also scrolling the thing. If somebody wouldn't mind popping the code in chat if you know it. That way it can be pinned just in case some of our friends are unaware. I need... What I need is maybe some of the candy that I have for the trick-or-treaters, but I can't break into it until Friday. Vampire Teeth 2025. Thank you. And pin it. Thank you all for liking the stream, by the way. Oh! I do! Wait. What? Pin. Okay. I'm bad at managing things. Okay. They posted it while I was streaming. Ah, that makes sense. I hate it so much. It's fine. We're gonna try to fix it. I really don't like it though. Or I have until Friday to replace the candy. All depends on how I look at it. You know what? I like the way you think. I am going to try to refrain though. Try being the operative word in the sentence. Speaking of, I do need to watch Twitches. And Hocus Pocus. I was intending on watching Hocus Pocus. Why did I... Oh, yesterday, but we watched Double Double Toil and Trouble. Cinderella, thank you for being a member for 13 months. Over a year? First channel you ever paid for a membership for? That's such an honor. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Honestly, I do not take it for granted when you all decide to support me, not only in free ways, but also financially. That's really, it means a lot to me. Yes. When you bought your candy, you probably ate close to like 28 of the packs of gummies. Oh, I haven't even really looked at it since I got it because I know I'm going to want some if I do. And I'm trying to behave. Do want another another red tree. They're kind of giant. Oh, not Peter's house. Let me move this for a second. And can that even fit back there? Because that will actually just answer, like, solve the problem. If it can't fit, which it can't. But what about this one? Oh, that one can. Okay. And then can this also fit? No, because why would it possibly? Do all of these have the same footprint? No, this one has a smaller one a little bit. You packed goodie treat bags, so you've withheld from binging. Nice. I'm sorry to hear that, Anthony. I hope everything goes okay. Let's put that there for now. Yeah, I wish I could put more stuff there, but I know I'm gonna be fighting with everything in a second. Put this somewhere like here. Maybe. Okay, it's not that a question mark. Anyone remember the song I Heart question mark? Okay. What am I doing for young Peter? I kind of wish, ooh, you know what might look cute potentially? The lights that I think we got from Timon and Pumbaa, so I feel like they're probably under the Lion King tab. These ones. I mean, they kind of don't make sense, but I feel like it would be kind of cute to have by his house. If I can make it work. But I'd probably have to have one somewhere else too, because everything has to have a friend, and that's where it would get a little bit doop-dee-doop-dee. Like there. It's completely over the path. Ah, yes. Maybe. Minnie, are you having a good time? I hope so. Someone's gotta. Spindly tree. I think that one's the tall one. So what if I took a small one? Here we go. Do we know the cycle for dried flowers in Dreamlight Valley? You don't get any. I think it spawns a certain number per day in one biome. I believe it can be on any map. I don't think they spawn on every map, but someone can correct me if I'm wrong. But if you're in your valley and it rains, it will water the flowers for you, which is just not fair, frankly. Okay, I think I need some of the purple bushes, which I'm surprised I didn't pull out. We got you, we got you, you, and you. Take you, maybe. Right now we are decorating in the Forgotten Lands. We were checking out the reset stuff. Working on the star path a little bit. Now here we are. Trying to make this witchy cottagey corner. Trying to have my Forgotten Lands done by the time the DLC drops. Not Forgotten Lands, I mean the whole thing, preferably, but, you know, it's giving insurmountable hurdles. But the world is wild and mysterious, and maybe we'll manage it somehow. Wait, what's diabolical? Why do I think the Lion King lamps don't make sense? Just in this area. Mostly because of the type of green that's on it and the fact that there's nothing kind of like them anywhere else in this biome. Oh, that the flowers. Yes, yes, yes. Let's say said flowers are placed under a gazebo. Would they still get watered by rain? You know, I don't know for sure, but something tells me that Dreamlight Valley doesn't really recognize a gazebo as cover per se to prevent your plants from getting watered. But if anyone has put gazebos over gardening beds before, y'all can let me know if that's true or not. You're so glad the ferns can go on paths now. I know. I mean, it is about time. Actually, come to think of it, speaking of it's about time, it might be time for another listen of the Jonas Brothers album, It's About Time. It didn't block rainfall in the past, at least. Yeah, I didn't think so. Seemed like the kind of thing that's not really the way Dreamlight Valley would go about coding their game. Okay, how about you go right about... right about... What are you on? Is my question. Oh, that. Why is the footprint of that like that? Like waiting for rain in this drought. Useless and disappointing. You know it. Actually, that wasn't quite right. It's certainly got to be like a step up pitch-wise. And with more drama. I gotta warm up. So waiting for you is like waiting for rain in this drought. Useless and disappointing. That was a little better. Google says purely decor and not functional. Oh well. Yeah, oh well. Not the drama, yes. And while we're at it, might as well have some snaps and claps for you lied to Jay, and you lied to Carlos, and you lied to me. Wow, an actress. Not me, Sophia. Okay. What on earth is this new emote? Prib, don't think about it too much. We're we're changing it tomorrow. Don't worry, don't worry. Or not. You know what? If you would like to keep the cursed clown, make your voices heard and I will take it under advisement. But it was a placeholder because, you know, the member count fluctuates, it ebbs, it flows, and sometimes when it ebbs or flows, depending on how you look at things, we just crest in a lot of water imagery. We just crest into the range of having a new emote unlocked, and I decided to take advantage of that and lock it in so that YouTube wouldn't take it away from us again. And that was the emote that I chose, mostly because it was colorful and I knew I would remember that that's not one that we already had. So when we have a member stream again tomorrow, we can vote on whether to keep it or replace it with something else. I have so many options. Hi Momo, hello. We can keep the clown if we want to keep the clown. I feel like it is a true reflection of who I am as a person. But I also understand that it's a little scary. You love a vote to see the options. I mean, I have the options up. I mean, not up yet. I was gonna show them all on stream tomorrow. I can grab them now if you want. But we won't vote on them right now. But if you want to see what we're working with. You and your now husband got married yesterday? Congratulations! That's exciting. I hope you had a fabulous time. It has a good purpose sometimes. The clown, always. I'm constantly in my delusional era, and the clown is exceedingly perfect for this. Cheeto Dust House in the Plateau. Oh, ignore that. I just moved it because I decided I'm not putting it here. I'm gonna probably banish him to one of the floating islands, unfortunately for him. I just can't do the... I can't do it. Why is this a different color than this? Oh, not my problem. We're moving on. No problem. I don't think I want that there. But I could see it going there. You're in office tomorrow, so hopefully you can still vote. I mean, here's the thing. Maybe I'll have y'all look at the options and we can at least narrow it down tomorrow, because there are many. Like, there are so many. Did I save it as an image yet, or do I still just have it in? Give me 1 second. I want to say there are like 25 options. We could narrow it down and then do like an actual poll. Here it is. She Bright window. Well, let me actually do it this way. So like So I don't even know if I have one that I really like. We do be clowning for Dreamlight Valley sometimes. We really do. I mean, I feel like, yeah. I love a clowning moment. Okay. Here's a little sneak peek at the things we have. Many, many options. So you know, we can be ruminating, thinking, narrow it down. If we narrow it down to like 5 or something, 4. I think 4 is the maximum I can put in a poll. So yeah. And then we can do like an actual poll to vote. You love them? They're cute. I had someone on Etsy do them. A nap. There is a nap, but I mean, I don't know that that can make that happen for you, but it is an app that exists in an emote, which you have been asking for an app command for a while. Okay. I would like some thorns around the house, I think. I think they're actually down here. It's finally happened. Yeah, they're all pretty cute. I've just been sitting on them for years at this point. I don't want to go too overboard with the thorns. Partially because the footprint of them is really something. But I do like them. Ooh, is anyone watching the new season of Has Been Hotel? I haven't started it yet. I assume they're available now. I didn't see like a release time. I just saw that today was the day. But I probably have to watch a couple episodes later today. Maybe while I make dinner or something. I don't actually know what's for dinner. Beautiful. How many members for the next unlock? You know, good question. It would be neat if it gave me a way to see that within stream without having to go to 10,000 areas within YouTube Studio. Wait, that can't be right. It's telling me we only need 1 more member, but I apologize if that's not true. I don't know why it would be lying to me, but last time I checked, it looked like we needed like over 20 members. So I don't know. It says we need 1. I don't know. Oh, I totally understand, my little corner. Life is so expensive and you got a budget. You got the horsey headband in Scrooge's shop. What's your opinion on it? I think I still have yet to find out if anyone really likes it or not. Anthony, thank you for gifting the membership. Miss Jones, thank you for becoming a channel member. I appreciate you. We are actually having a, well, I mean, I was talking about it, but I guess I would be remiss to not say so again right now. We're having a member stream tomorrow, by the way. Usually we have them like every other Friday, but I was having, life has been lifing. I was having some issues on Friday, so we rescheduled it to tomorrow. And we are having a bonus stream this Friday because it's Halloween. We're going to be playing Beacon Pines, as long as my capture card works. But let me pop over and see if, wait, if I move this, no, you can't see it, I don't think. Let me just turn this here just to be doubly certain. Okay. Okay, if I move this over here and if I refresh this page, it also might take it a second to say, and pull up badges and emotes. No, that's badges. Emojis. What? I promise y'all, I don't, like, I was not lying. I knew it was lying to me. if you would like to revoke your membership, you are so welcome. Because, yeah, it says 24 now. Now I feel super sus. I was going to show it to y'all to prove it because it was like 16 emoji, one more member needed. But now it's like 17 emoji, 24 members needed. You know what? I appreciate you all. I really do. We'll get there someday. I knew it sounded suspicious. That's why I was saying that. I don't know, maybe because we had, even though I had the 16th emoji unlocked, I think it was like, you need to get to this level still. Like, I think what happened, obviously, as time progresses, people either, you know, don't renew their memberships intentionally, or like if people are gifted memberships. And I think we were pushed below the threshold for the clown emoji, so it was a good thing that I saved it. And then it was like, you need one more to get to that point, and now for another one I think we need another one. How many do we have? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. Yeah, we need 24 more members. I know, YouTube tried to make a liar out of me. I knew it was going to do that too. I was like, it's going to make me look like I was lying. But we also could potentially switch out one of, we have like a little teacup emoji that I feel like we don't use very much. And if we wanted to change that out for one of the other ones, we can mix and match. We can switch some things around. Give me 1 second. My sister, who currently lives with me and doesn't really have working legs, is calling me. I didn't need to say all that. Anyway, let me just call her and make sure she's okay. Oh my goodness. Listen, it's a little bit oversharing, but it's also not really, because we've talked about it on the channel. I think there's still a link for the GoFundMe in the description box. So it's something that everyone knows, that's publicly shared by her. So it's not too oversharing. You would have also said, I would not have said it if we hadn't already talked about it on the channel, and if like it wasn't public information, both on the internet and also in the Tinker Lily space. But yeah, I guess that's also something. If y'all didn't know, my sister is going through a rough time, and there is probably, unless I accidentally deleted it, a GoFundMe if you wanted more information, or if, you know, you wanted to donate. That would be great. You enjoyed Beacon Pines? I haven't played it. I've owned it for probably since the channel first started, because it's been a game that I always wanted to play around Halloween, but I just like never have. Okay. Why is your Dream Snap for last week not on your laptop, but it's on your desktop Mac? You have both on cloud save? I'm not sure. That is strange. I feel like if you're worried about it, you could reach out to Gameloft. Actually, I do have to go for just like a listen. I'm gonna take a quick break. I just have to run to the gate real quick, and I'll be right back. But y'all can listen to this Dreamlight Valley music and stuff. And I will be literally right back, okay? Sorry.
This valley has so much to explore.
I can't run from my past forever.
As usual, Linuses do all the work.
Okay, I am back and significantly more rain drenched than I was before. Okay, anyway. My goodness. Wait, rebellious acts. What? Okay. My goodness. I didn't know it was raining that much. My glasses are now covered in rain and I cannot see. Hey, Brandy, hello. Shauna, hello. That's not better. Okay. We are here. What was I doing? Bushes and things. Okay. I need... to dig that spot. Thank you, Lady Danbury. How are you? Okay. I actually would kind of like a crafting table here somewhere. But I feel like we looked at them last time. And I'm not sure if any fit the vibe, really. Not really. I wish I had given us one with this star path, right? I'm not sure that there are any that I'm missing. I think it's just these ones and the painting table. I could use the painting table. Actually, you know what? I think I'm just not going to worry about it right now. I'll just try to put one in one of these houses. Okay. Ooh, I do kind of want to use some of the butterfly flowers, maybe. Yeah, I felt like these were going to look really good with this cottage here. It's Wednesday. That's all you got. Oh, no. I'm doing pretty well. Not too shabby, not too shabby. What's the uncrafting table? You get it through the Cheshire Cat's quest line, and it lets you deconstruct crafted items. I think I've only used it a couple of times, but oh my goodness, I'm also cold now. Oh my goodness. But you can interact with it and click an item to uncraft. And then you would just click on whatever item it was and you'd pay some money to get the resources back. So like in the past when we've had to make things for star paths, I think sometimes occasionally we still do. Although actually I haven't really seen that in a while. We had to make a lot of like balloon arches and things like that. If you don't want them anymore, you can just uncraft them. Out. Some little rocks. And I feel like there's something that I want to put in front of the house and I have no idea what it is. A little Mikey always makes sense. Can you fit back here, Betty? No. You can fit there. Maybe. Looks nice, thank you. On the event island, do we have the green cracks in the floor as decor items? I don't think I noticed the green cracks in the floor. I'll have to look next time I go, which I will in probably just a bit. That I really want like a barrel per se, but I feel like I'm thinking about something along the lines of that. Why would I have one of these? I probably wouldn't, but I don't know why I kind of like the idea of it being pulled up from the Vitalis mines and just stashed somewhere around here. Next to the potion house? Okay, I'll go look. Oh, I never used this. I forgot we had this. Wait, the rope texture, like the texture of the rope on here looks pretty good. I completely forgot we had that. But now it's kind of too late. I'm never decorating the veil again. I have learned my lesson. I'm not bulldozing all of the maps anymore. Like maybe I'll do one map at a time, perhaps, but anything more than that I think is too much. Oh. All right, I'm done looking through here for now. Thanks for lurking, Brib. I appreciate it. Eat that. Just gonna stick that there for now. Where is, yes, this really teeny tiny little bush? I even think this is the tiniest one. Do we have a smaller one? That's like 4x4. All the maps at the same time was crazy. Well, in my defense, it was only 2 maps at the time. 2 maps is still maybe too many maps to do at once, especially because like even though I deleted 2 maps, we were getting a 3rd added, and that was the one that I was prioritizing. So yeah, maybe actually it wasn't the smartest thing for me to do. I really thought though that I was going to be able to redecorate it all very quickly. This was a time in my gaming where builds were just happening really fast. Like there wasn't a lot of time that I was spending on builds. Not that it wasn't a lot of time, it's just that the builds would be done so much faster for me. So like what we're doing today and what we did last time, I probably would have done both of those in one stream. Where did I put my, oh yes, over here. Unreal Engine Coral Island has crashed not only the game, but also your entire PC 6 times in the past week. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry to hear that. I would not be pleased. I remember, you know what? Knock on wood. I remember when Dreamlight Valley was crashing my PC. It was not good. Also frustrating because like there's not necessarily anything you can do about it. And it made sense, kind of, having a fresh start everywhere. Yeah, and the thing back then was that was before you could put houses in multiple places like you can now with the premium shop houses. Like, once you had it on one map, that was it. And I was pretty committed back then to having every house placed down, so it made sense for me to like bulldoze all of the maps, because I was gonna have to completely restructure where I had all of the buildings, and that was kind of the most sensible way to go about it, but it did backfire a little bit. Just a little. Put that back. No, this has to be bigger than this. Yeah. So I was wondering if I could fit that tree back there. Oh, I can. Way back. And I can put that in front even. Ooh, that's gonna make me sick. When the camera catches on things like that and then it moves in a direction that you're not expecting it to go, it's a big struggle for me. I'm not sure if I want any lampposts. Maybe I'll just have one or two. We'll try to get one of the wooden ones. Yellow. In green. Probably in green. Just like here or something. Bulldozing seemed necessary when we couldn't. Yeah, have multiple premium house skins. Exactly. Yeah, the builds were all gonna get messed up anyway. So I was kind of trying to be proactive. I don't hate this corner. I think it's fine. It feels like we're missing some books or something, though. Obviously. Oh, wait, I also forget. I don't need to put these floating candles everywhere. I just love that we can finally put these outside, and then it makes me feel like I need to put them everywhere. I really don't. But also, do I know? Like, I feel like I kind of do. Usually, Goofy Stall is pretty good about you putting stuff close to it and not messing it up. Still get there. I can get there and there. Okay. And this should still work. Yeah.
Good to see you.
If only more things were like Goofy Stall. Here, I'm thinking one of you, perhaps. Go this way. Maybe plop that right there. Oh, that's the exact same. Well, you know what? Never mind. It's unnecessary. We'll move that over there instead. And then we'll grab maybe a purple tree or red tree. We got lots of red over there already. I do think the vampire teeth are cute. They're the kind of thing that I probably won't really notice too much. Well, I probably won't wear very often, but I do think it's a cute addition to the game. These bushes don't make a whole lot of sense over here, but the new Mighty Nine animated series has 4 different Disney princess voice actresses in it, which is so cool. I love Disney and I love Critical Role. I believe the voice actresses for Tiana, Moana, and Mulan are all in it. And then there's a 4th Disney princess whose voice is going to be in the show, but they said it's kind of a secret. So I don't know who that is, but that's a lot. That's like a third of the Disney princesses. Maybe even more. I don't actually know how many there are. I need something in there. I have a small bush. Why have they given us vampire teeth if you can't even see them? I mean, you can see them in the pictures, though. Ah, it's just too big. And they are pretty cute in the pictures, I think. It's really kind of... Here's the thing. From this way, it looks like it makes sense that this is all the way over here, but from the other way, it looks like this is way out in the path. So let me just push this in a little bit. There. Yeah, I think that's better. Let's see. I would like the little potion ingredients from Nightmare Before Christmas. Yes, I would. I'll rotate those right on over. You wanted them all on show all the time? Oh, like you wanted the little fangs like poking out? That would be cute. Do we think, listen, I'm trying. I mean, you might not believe me considering how many fireflies I had in, okay, but that was the Beanstalk Marshes in my Storybook Vale tour. There were so many fireflies and butterflies and stuff, but it made sense in the area, okay? But I'm trying to use fewer of them, but I feel like it kind of makes sense to have them here. So I'm going to put them here. Yeah, it's magical. We like it. All right. We didn't completely finish this area. I knew it was a long shot to even finish. Well, I thought I was going to finish all of this. Who was I kidding? But we'll work on this more. I think it is looking cute for now. I feel like it looks different enough from my last Forgotten Lands build where I also had a sort of cottage-y area. I didn't want this to look exactly the same. And so far, I think it's looking different and cute. Am I also streaming on Twitch? Not yet, but I do have a Twitch account ready. I'm trying to figure out what plugin I need to stream to both YouTube and Twitch. I have one that I want to try out, but I'm going to try to install it this weekend and see what happens. I'm just really worried about it messing up my OBS and me having trouble on YouTube. So we'll see. But for now, we are going to wrap up. I will be here tomorrow for a member stream, and I will be here on Friday for a fun Halloween stream. We are going to do a very self-indulgent thing right now, and we're going to go ahead and raid my storybook fail tour video that's finally up. So please stop by that and drop a like, and just like, even if you don't have anything to say about it, even if you leave kind of right away, just drop a comment. You can just drop like an emoji or something. That would be totally fine. No, that's, wait, what? Why does it say I can't do myself? That's wild, because it was going to let me before. You know what? I'll just drop the link. I can't raid myself, which is very silly. But I can drop the link to it so you all can go and see it, because I would really appreciate it if you would watch it. I haven't posted a video in a very long time, so, you know, the performance of it is quite, it's certainly something. But I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day or night, and take care of yourselves, and I will see you really soon. I'm about to drop that link, so go check out my tour video. That's all. All right. Bye, everybody.